So if your team is successfully taken mid on CS2 Mirage, it's important to have a game plan as to what you're going to do next. I see a lot of teams just kind of run onto a site without any idea, and they just end up getting slaughtered from all of these different angles across the site. So I'm going to show you a very simple smoke execute that you can pull off from one position. This spot right here is one of the best spots to throw smokes from in all of Counter-Strike, and I'm going to show you why right now by smoking off Cat, Jungle, and the perfect CT ticket smoke. So as you can see, Cat is fully smoked off with no gaps. Jungle is smoked off, it spreads in to where there are no gaps. And of course, this CT ticket smoke lands on top of the box to where no one can jump up on top of here and get any sort of peek onto site. So let's go ahead and break each and every one of these smokes down. Starting off with the Cat smoke, all you have to do is get stuck into this position right here and just left click a smoke right at the top of this antenna. And simple as that, it's going to land right here in the dead center, leaving no gaps on either side. From the exact same position, all you have to do for the jungle smoke is find this palm leaf right here and just left click right at the bottom of it. And boom, that is going to land right here and it will spread all the way to where there's no gaps on either side, just like this. No issue whatsoever. And finally, for the trickiest of these three smokes is you get stuck into the same spot. You find this palm leaf right here, go towards the bottom left of it and do a simple jump throw. And that is going to go all the way up here, bounce off the ground, land on top of this box, fully smoking off CT in the absolute perfect way. And also, as your teammates are pushing through connector, you can throw flashes by just looking at the very bottom of this white pillar here to where it intersects with the box and doing a simple jump throw. That's going to go all the way up. It's going to be pretty team safe as they're running out. It's not going to blind them. And anyone standing back here behind triple or in any of these positions, it's definitely going to hit them pretty hard. So it's a good flash to pair up just to throw a couple of these over as your teammates are running out. It's not just the greatest flash in the world, but it certainly is going to help more than it hurts. And of course, I do realize that you're going to have at least spent one smoke as a team to take mid control in general, because every single time you take mid control, you're going to have to smoke mid window. So it is unrealistic to expect two of your teammates to be able to drop you a smoke every single time you get into this position. So I still think it's very beneficial knowing at least one or two of these smokes. Of course, you know, say you have a guy up here on Cat that's able to hold it as your teammates are pushing on, you may not have to smoke off Cat, or vice versa. You know, let's say you've got guys A main, maybe they're able to push out and help with the guys peeking up ticket, so you can just smoke off Cat and Jungle. It's that sort of thing that you can kind of take into account. So maybe if you're only able to throw one or two smokes, you can prioritize based on where your teammates are positioned around the map. You can also throw a very similar execute from this position right here in Underpass. So all you have to do is just go up to the dead center of these 2 points on the tarp, bring your crosshair all the way up to the wire and do a jump throw, and that's going to go all the way up here and land down in jungle. It goes a little further left, so with the new CS2 smokes, it takes about a second or two to fully bloom in to where this is all the way smoked off. But as you can see, just like that, you're able to cross no problem from there. You can also, from that exact same position, this lineup's a little more complicated, but right up here, there are these little dark dots right along the wall. If you go right into the center of this one and do a simple jump throw, that's going to go all the way up here and land on top of the box and do the perfect CT smoke yet again. So these are another two good options that you have as you're splitting onto a site from connector. And finally, as you're moving up here and scaling, you can just get stuck into this corner and simply left click throw a molly at this dark dot on the wall right here. That's going to be almost a perfect molly to where it fully excludes anyone inside of Firebox and fully mollies off everyone right behind default. So just a good molly if you think someone's standing around there. I mean, again, it's kind of situational. Because you could definitely get peeked. It's dangerous to throw because you could for sure get peeked from a bunch of different angles. So keep that in mind. But hey, you know, if you ever want just a perfect molly to throw, if your teammates are ahead of you, you can just go right here and just left click it right there. Boom, just like that. And you've got a pretty decent site hit, all things considered. So yeah, I hope these smokes are able to help you take a site more effectively after taking mid control on CS2 Mirage. If you have any suggestions for future videos for me, please leave them down in the comments below. I love making videos that you guys want to see.